Monday Night Raw has been complete trash, but today it was shocking. Best Raw I've seen in a minute. It started with Seth Rollins' faction. Bron Breakker snatches the mic out of Paul Heyman's hand. Seth is shocked. Bron cuts a promo on Sami Zayn. Then Bronson Reed grabs the mic, cuts a promo on Jey Uso, saying he's gonna do the same thing to him that he did to Seth. Seth is looking at him shocked, and then he says his catchphrase, and they walk away. Very strange. I've been complaining that they've been making Bron and Bronson look weak. They did a complete 180. I don't want them to make Seth look weak now too though. Then they go to the back. Judgment is Day with a mural of Liv Morgan, Roxy put there. Raquel comes and says she's not gone, she's just rehabbing. But why when someone gets injured, they can't make a phone call to them? That makes no sense. Then Dom thanks Finn and JD for a get well soon cake that was on the table. They say it wasn't them. So then from behind the curtain, AJ Styles waves and Dom says, I have a doctor's note. It was funny shit. It was a good segment. So then we have Roxanne Perez versus Kairi Sane. This match was pretty good. Kairi wins with a fruit roll-up. I don't think Roxy should be eating pins, but then Raquel and Roxy start to beat her up, and Asuka comes in for the save. I think this could be a good rivalry. Then the New Day comes out dressed like widows and say they're mourning the tag team division. Becky Lynch walks up to them and says her condolences and says that Big E was a scumbag. This was another hilarious segment. Then Becky hits the stage and gets interrupted by Bayley and Lyra. Lyra heated up in this promo. She is getting better. They wind up arguing and she gives both of them night wings. Then we have Sami Zayn versus Bron Breakker. Karrion Kross hits Sami in the entrance ramp with a pipe. Since Sami's a hero, he decides to fight anyway and gets completely obliterated by the future of this business, Bron Breakker. Spear, around the world spear, and then another spear. Bron Breakker crushes him. This was great. This is the nephew of Big Papa Pump. His upside is ridiculous. So then they announced that Sammy's out indefinitely. Now we have Bronson Reed versus Jey Uso. I love how Jey gets the kids involved, but Bronson is my guy. Jey went for a suicide dive and Bronson threw a chair at his head and got disqualified. Then he gave him multiple tsunamis. The booking was good on this. It was a quick match. Then we have Grande Americano and Dragon Lee. They have a flippity doodah match. Who gives a shit? Grande Americano wins with a steel plate flying headbutt. Then Gunther comes out, cuts a promo, says Goldberg is afraid. And then Attitude Era style, Goldberg pulls up in a fire hot rod and comes out, punches Gunther, goes for a spear, and Gunther slides out the ring. The crowd was behind Goldberg all the way. Now for the main event, we have Penta versus Seth Rollins. They have a great match, Mexican destroyers, a lot of athletic moves, and then Seth low blows him and then stomp. 1, 2, 3. And then when the match is over, LA Knight, comes out and BFT Seth and runs into the crowd, and it ends with Braun and Bronson helping Seth up.